Wake your game up, it's your boy June. You are now listening to Junnin with June, the best fucking podcast in the universe.
Yo, what's good, man? It's Jay Loud in the cut from Indianapolis, Indiana.
Yes, sir, man. We've been following up. Tell us a little bit about the come up, you know.
Shit, raised in a rough environment. God brought me to a different place and on the earth all of a sudden. Just started doing music thanks to my manager, Taj.
Yes, sir.
And after that, we just got the ball rolling. No breaks, all gas.
What was it like growing up? Where you from? Where you from?
Indianapolis, Indiana.
Okay, but you moved to Tacoma.
Yeah.
Okay. What was it like? What's the difference between, the environment switch?
Shit.
Because Tacoma different from, a lot of places.
I mean, all I can say is that really it's like the environment as far as like influences, and then on top of that, it's no help like where I'm from. Like people don't help. If they do, it's not unconditional. Yeah. And one thing that I knew when I moved to Tacoma, everybody was trying to help. So it's just it was a big difference.
What's it like as an artist trying to come up in Tacoma? Or just Washington in general, because,
it's
you paid the way though. You showed it was doable. So.
Yeah, I was like, your voice is watered down until, somebody that's like already up there, like, like gives you a shout out or co-signs or something, like just, throw a little piece of something out there for somebody to recognize somebody.
Okay.
So,
I got a question for you. Where you come up with the name J Loud?
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Shit, my nickname JJ. Okay. And I used to smoke all the time. I used to smoke all the time.
Smoking out loud. That's Zaza.
That's crazy.
I don't even smoke no more like that.
What?
I sort of.
Especially in LA too. Now that it's like.
I barely smoke. I promise. I barely smoke.
You drink?
I drink.
Okay.
Here and there, but.
I feel you. Here and there. What was it like? So you was with Empire, right?
Yeah.
So you just left Empire, and now you're with.
I'm with Asylum Records now.
Which like I know they're putting everything behind you. So what is it like, being with them? What experiences have you learned, from past labels or whatever the case may be?
Not to throw no shade at any label.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna like get too much into it. I just know for a fact that like you'll know the difference between a team that's like really, really involved with your sound and really, really wants you to go further compared to what the other one would do.
Yeah. So
that's one thing that I did notice for sure. But other than that, it's literally we just putting in work 24/7.
Yeah, I see that shit. What new collaborations you got? Are you working on a new project?
Yes, I am. I got a couple of projects coming, but for sure.
They be trying to get all the beans. Who's on the project?
Man, it's confidential right now because I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure who are gonna be on there, but we definitely got a couple of people that already saying that they're gonna be on there. So
is it like an album or is it like?
Well, I got an album coming second, but I'm dropping the mixtape first. I actually haven't even thought of the name yet.
How many songs on it? Is it like an EP or is it like an album?
The EP is probably about like 6 songs, 5 songs.
Okay. And
then the album, I think we probably gonna maybe 10.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to do too much over the limit, so.
Yeah, no, man. We've been following. I seen you in the studio with Wale a couple days, yesterday, a couple days ago.
Man.
Tank,
Man, them dudes is great. I'm talking about like, bro, like I heard they new stuff, man.
It's crazy.
Yeah, confidential, bro. They going crazy, bro.
If you had to explain your genre, because you do all types of music, you know what I'm saying? What would you say your genre would be?
Universal. I mean, like, it's not technically universal because I don't do rock and roll. And,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And I don't even really do like depressing stuff anymore, but I would say that it's global, you know what I'm saying?
But it's universal if everybody can pick up what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No matter, you know what I mean? Facts.
Because sometimes I make stuff about, what I went through, and then sometimes I just make stuff about a vibe, so.
Yeah. Have you, have you been on tour yet?
No.
You haven't been on tour? You look forward to it. How has COVID affected you? Because COVID's fucking up shit, man.
We was already working on going to tour. Me and my manager was already working on it. And then as soon as this COVID hit, it just shut everything down.
But you already been on the main stage, so like, what was the biggest crowd you?
I had like 300 people at my own headlining show. And then I went on the West Coast Festival with Blueface and Ice Cube and all of them. It was like 4,000 people there.
So I heard you said you've been through some shit through the struggle. So I heard that with like your heart.
Yeah.
Yes,
like,
sir.
Let me know how the struggle paved your road to success today. I want to hear that, and the people probably want to hear it for sure.
As far as like going through so much and like still having to like, go to school and come home, do your shit, still go outside, hang with your friends, and you know what I'm saying, still lose a couple of friends along the way. it teaches you how to like just be aware, you know what I'm saying, and not really be surprised for whatever comes if it's negative. And if it is surprising, you still got to be able to go through with it without it affecting you or whoever's around you. So it's just all about being war ready and stuff like that. So
if you could go back in time, would you change anything?
Sometimes I think about it, but if I do change anything, this would never happen. So it's like, you know, now I'm getting a chance to actually do something for my family and my team as far as like financial or even just emotional or mentally. You know what I'm saying? I could really help in those areas. But as far as like, you know, back then, if I would have changed anything, I wouldn't have been in that position where I could do what I'm trying to do now.
Right.
Well,
The struggle paved that road to success, what you went through.
I was reading up. So you used to be in a shelter, correct?
Yes, sir.
What did you learn from that? I mean, now that you are, you know who you are, and you made a name for yourself. When you look back, you know, what experiences have you been like? Wow, I came this far. Or what did I learn?
Don't question. Just don't whatever it is that you're going through. Don't question it. Cause I promise you, it's a reason. I never know what the reason is myself. I don't even know. You know, what all of this, like, not even just this interview, but as far as, like, me doing music, I don't even know what's supposed to be further down the road.
Yeah.
I just know for a fact that, like, it's all for a reason. And we're all kings and queens, and we set forth to do something in life.
Facts.
But, like, that's pretty much all I know
when
for
did,
that part.
When did you realize you was somebody? You know, you was like, damn, it's popping. It's, you know, it's really happening.
I realized I was somebody, like, when I first put out my first song, Lick, and, like, it was a lot of people that was, like, around local in Tacoma that was like, yo, man, I listened to your song, man. I didn't know that was you. I was like, yo, what the hell? I was like, bro, I just put this out. This is my first song that I put out. Like, how the hell? So it was big, and then I got posted on Elevator, so I knew I was somebody. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think I was, like, the shit. You know what I'm saying? I just knew I was somebody, so.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. How did you and your manager meet, Taj, man? He's good people.
Yeah,
what's the story?
I met him through a security guy named Vontae. Shout out to Vontae, man.
Yeah.
I was trying to get a job at McDonald's, and it was like right up from the shelter and stuff. And I was just singing, like waiting on my interview, just once again doing my autistic shit.
Like...
No offense to autistic kids, man, but I was just doing some dumb shit. I was just singing. Out of nowhere, Vontae heard me. He said that he knows somebody that's really big on managing. And he's big. He has a big name around in Seattle. Yeah. And he said that he has a studio that, you know, he would love to work with me. And I was like, I don't know. I did music back home. Didn't really work out. He's like, you know, try it. You never know where it goes.
Facts.
So I tried it. Next thing you know, after we had a successful session, that's where I literally recorded Lick. After I recorded that, he was like, you know, do you want to be a part of the team? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you
just like that.
Yeah, he's like, you can go back to the shelter, but you know what I'm saying? Do you want to do something? And I was just like, yeah, I mean, it's better than working 9 to 5s and shit. So I was like, yeah.
You're doing something you love, for sure. Getting paid to do something you love, for sure.
That's literally.
So I hear a lot of different things in your music. They're dope as shit, don't get me wrong. But I want to hear what your influences are. So I don't have to tell you. I want you to tell me.
I got a lot of influence, but my main influence is my mom. My mom doing poetry and stuff. That's kind of like, that's kind of what made me even get the balls to just want to like write something down and stuff. Cause I never wanted to write anything down. I just used to freestyle on the bus on the way to school. But one thing for sure is that watching my mom do it every single day, going to perform at events and shit like that, it just made me want to actually get up and write. So
commit to it.
Yeah, but like
youngest child.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
But as far as like sounds and stuff like that, it's so many names. It's like Trey Songz, Chris Brown.
Let me hear the top 3 though. Let me hear the top 3.
The top 3.
Yeah, let's boil it down.
You can't even say top 3. You gotta give like a top 5.
I was like, it's too many.
I mean, no facts, but like you got a top 3 that like really like that touch you. Like, oh, I'm inspired by it. It's these 3 for sure.
Life Jennings.
Okay, interesting.
Anthony Hamilton.
Oh.
And Bruno Mars. Those was when I was growing up. That's
fire.
As I got to my teenage years.
No. That's why I said that's fire, bro, for sure.
Yeah.
As I was growing up in my teenage years, I would say it was Bryce Tiller.
Tough.
Trey Songz and Chris Brown. And then when it got to like hip hop scenes and stuff like that, it was XXX.
R.I.P.
Yeah. Damn, it's not even. That's really the only one.
No, I like how you broke it down because I asked you your top 3, but you broke it down like, all right, when I was in high school, when I was this age,
because I changed my
though.
options as I got older. Because
Right.
music changes as you get older.
No,
so
facts.
you gotta
get better too, smarter, and
Yeah.
you become hip to how to make great music.
Yep.
That definitely means you're versatile. You're paying attention to everything that's going on in the world.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So like Tacoma, there's a lot of great artists that came out of Tacoma, and you paved the way for a lot of them artists. But what does that show towards the other artists? You think, like, have you had any other people in Tacoma that you or Seattle, that you work with? Any collaborations that you have done? Because once again, I lived in Seattle for a little bit. So what are some of those collaborations that
only people that I've really, really worked with, like just, out of the years and stuff, is me doing this music stuff, I would have to say Louis and Keyshawn.
Okay.
Keyshawn and Louis is also on the team with us of Taj King Entertainment. So them are the only artists that I really got in the studio with. It's other names, but I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember them. So
I get it. So like with COVID going on, like how do you stay out? How do you stay new? So everybody, because it's tough. COVID affected so much shit. So it's like,
man, devices and technology runs everything now. Like it literally, like everything you need to research and everything is on your phone. So I be going to YouTube and I just see I literally get recommendations for like new songs that just dropped from this artist or this artist. So it just all give me like inspirement. Like it's not even really like, like doing homework. Yeah. It's more like, okay, I can't just stop doing music because we all on lockdown and stuff.
Facts.
I gotta keep working harder. Because the more and more music you make is gonna be more material for when this stuff clears up. Facts. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go out there and do it again.
Facts.
And that's a lot of people that's not even really.
Yeah, I know y'all work ethic, man. That shit's crazy. That's motivating for sure. With 2020 being a shitty year, what downfalls, with 2020? I know we're in 2021, but I always bring up 2020 because a lot of people was affected by 2020. So, with 2020, have you learned anything from 2020 that, you carried on or, going in towards 2021 that, you want to be better or?
Man, just be grateful. Don't take nothing for granted. It's because everything could just change in a snap of a finger. It's like one day, you know what I'm saying, you got your homeboy, and next day you don't got him no more. So it's like, a lot of people end up being in your life and then they go out your life. So just always be grateful, man. That's really all I got to say about it. Be wise and be grateful and just respect people.
Yeah.
No matter who it is. I don't care if their reputation is shitty. Respect them.
And I know relatively new in your career, like, you know what I mean? So how do you feeling about COVID? Like, you're not able to perform, you're not able to go out and like really showcase your talent. What are you
like, because right now you'd be on tour. Right. You know what I'm saying? So like,
So I just record at the house, make a couple of videos on chilling, upload it to my Instagram. So whoever really really likes my music, you know what I'm saying, they will go to my Instagram, they hear it.
Okay.
So they know some of the stuff that I'm already working on and stuff like that. But as far as like what I'm really doing, I'm just creating more projects. I'm just creating more sounds and more music and stuff like that. Just another outlet.
So damn near like COVID is giving you the time to really just lock in and find yourself. Like,
yeah.
Without being like, oh, I'm behind. Like everybody's out doing shows, but I'm behind.
It's still people doing shows in the Midwest and stuff like that because not everything is shut down over there. So but right now I'm on the West Coast.
Yeah.
So.
Right, but they're not as big as they should be. You know what I mean? Like they're not big crowds.
But the Pacific is like blowing up. You know
right.
There's a lot of artists that are coming out of Seattle or just that West Coast. There's a lot of big artists coming out right now.
For sure.
Yeah. For sure. There's a lot of great artists. That might not get blown, but there's a lot that are really coming out,
If you got your eyes on, like you said, if you got your eyes on my Instagram, you're gonna see I'm doing
because it's a lot of music artists from Seattle. If they were actually on tour with, big artists or even just their own tours, they can accumulate a whole lot more supporters. But, right now we just gotta do what we can. So, I'm not even gonna say I'm the biggest, artist right now that's coming up. It's a lot of other people out there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's literally a process, man. Like I said, I'm just grateful.
As long as you trust it, though. As long as you trust the process, you're going to go far for real.
At first, boy, I was questioning. A lot of people question. That's why I said,
you
that's anybody, though, for sure.
Yeah, that's why I said a lot of people, everybody's going to question their process at first, but eventually it's going to all pull together.
Yeah, once you start walking with a purpose, you're gonna stop questioning it. You're going to be like, yes, I'm here for this reason and this reason and the third.
You got to
get to where you need to be.
Facts. You gotta believe in yourself. Bet everything on you. You know what I'm saying? Everything on you. You play any instruments?
Nah. I play the computer.
Who produces most of your music?
You
work with a whole bunch of other people?
Nah, right now, it's either Tony or I got Elijah or I got
from
Chris
Seattle.
Pack. Yeah.
Team.
So, well, Tony's from out here in LA. Other than that,
Chris is tough.
I'm recording myself.
He's tough.
I'm just, entrepreneur. Whenever I'm at the house, I just do it myself.
So what's like a normal day for, J Loud? Like when you wake up, you know what I'm saying? What's a normal day?
Shit, I wake up, probably brush my teeth. Sometimes you forget, you know what I'm saying? Hop in the shower.
Can't be on the move.
If I'm thinking of something that's like, music-wise, I'm going to just go straight to the computer. And then, sometimes I start off a little bit too loud and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't stay by myself, you know what I'm saying? Stay with my manager. He has a daughter, so sometimes she got to sleep. So it's like, when I'm doing music, I got to work around the hours and stuff. So it's really just like a relaxed day of just working, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not working, I'll take about 2 days off and I'm just playing the game or I'm on social media just looking at shit.
So like your music is so like, it's here and it's industry ready. It really is. I wouldn't even cap to you, feel what I'm saying? So have you had any mentorships from any artists that led you in that direction to make that industry ready music?
Well, definitely, I just spoke to Tank. He definitely gave me a little bit of a different outlook on my R&B side.
Yeah.
As far as like anything else, I can't really think of other names besides my manager. My manager, he doesn't do music, but he used to. And like, he
gives you great advice. Great advice.
Man, y'all might find it hard to believe, but this nigga dope at singing. He ain't gonna admit it.
He ain't tell no one about that. Wow, that's crazy.
Bro, so he definitely gives me a different outlook on how to go about my R&B and hip hop. So. Like, he's all around with it, so he helps me with everything. So.
But you try everything when you make music, like, you know what I'm saying? What do you have the most fun? Like, I know if you had, like I said, your genre, what would you call it? But when you do music, is there, like, someone you try to make music like? Because I know you can only make it like J Loud, you know what I'm saying? But is there, like, people where you be like, oh, man, if I try to do it this way or if I try to do it that way, you know? I mean, because you experiment. Like, the more you make music, you start experimenting with it, you know?
I would say...
Especially if you record yourself, so...
Literally,
you just try everything.
Only thing I can really say is, like I don't be trying to sound like him, but it's just my voice and stuff.
Influences, brother.
Yeah,
you know
I mean,
you 100%, but just influences, you know what I mean? Like...
At first, it was XXX, of course.
Yeah.
After that, I got a little bit from Nip, rest in peace.
Yeah.
I got a little bit from Bryson Tiller and Roddy Ricch. But other than that, it's just been me just really exploring what I can do on a beat. So
that's dope.
And it's all about the beat.
Very
true. The beat kind of brings a vibe of a different artist.
What I resonate the most, what you just said, is Roddy Ricch. I hear a little Roddy Ricch in there, but it's you though.
Yeah.
It's like, because I ain't going to be disrespectful and say, oh, you sound like, no, bro. I hear that shit. It sounds different for sure. It's different for sure. But I got a quick question for you. How do you handle rejection in terms of in your music? Like, you know what I mean?
Bro, I get in my thoughts. I get in my
let's
emotions.
all get in your thoughts then. Let's all get in there real quick.
Like my emotions is like, man, what the fuck? Like,
I say that.
I don't even really like argue it because it's like, okay, maybe I'm not looking at it from their side, but it's like, damn, bro, I really was believing in this path to go with this. So it's like, but other than that, it's like, I don't know, it's just, maybe they right. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe they right, and then sometimes it's just like, fuck, man. I don't feel like redoing the process and shit like that. And then sometimes it's just like, man, when it's somebody outside the team, because I know inside the team is constructive criticism. But outside the team, it's people just wanting to hear what they want to hear.
It's wobblers. It's like
and some people don't even care about, like, you know what I'm saying, your path. Some people don't even care about what you're trying to do in life. So sometimes I just be like, nigga, fuck you.
So
like,
when you talk about your path, then what's the message that you're putting out in the music then? Because that'd be technically your path, like where you're trying to go with the music. What message are you putting out in the music?
My message is that go and be artistic in any way that you want to be. It's just be artistic, express yourself. Don't be afraid to say whatever you feeling. Also, is believe in yourself because you can make it through so many things if you just stay humble and just like keep working. Like literally, it's songs that I got that might sound not all the way there, and then the songs that I got where it's like you said, industry ready, but it's just the simple fact that I'm gonna always keep on staying humble and working.
Right. I mean, but not maybe industry ready to you, because I've heard a few joints. Come on, I had to do my work. I had to do my research. I'm liking them for real. You know what I mean? I'm liking them all. They're all there. They're all there. You know what I mean? Like you said, you might have in your own opinion, like, oh, this song right here is industry ready. But from what I've heard, they're all quality. For sure, quality. It's not
great
quantity. It's quality, and I like that for sure. Definitely bringing something to the table.
So besides music, what else do you know what I'm saying? You say you box.
No, I don't even do too much of that. No, I literally just be working out sometimes and I just go hit the bag. That's it.
The bag?
Yeah, I don't even do much.
He box with the bag. Talking about you don't box somewhere. This shit crazy.
I just hit the bag, man.
Right. I could dig it. I can dig it.
If I could step in the ring, you know what I'm saying?
Jake Paul's fighting, you know,
Man, Jake. Look, we ain't gonna talk about that, man. Look, all I'm gonna say is, you know what I'm saying, Mayweather, put me in the gym or something, man. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, his son was talking about doing some music and stuff, so I want to see what that's about. So, you know what I'm saying? If you ever get this message, Mayweather, hit me up. Hit me up.
So if you had to work with any artist right now, I know you have a lot of people that you look up to, music-wise, that, are people that give you great insight. If you had any artist that you'd be like, you know what, I want to make some music with them, who would it be? Like, right off the rip in the head, you'd be like, yo, we could make a fire-ass song.
I wish X and Nip was alive, because those was the number one picks that I had. Now it's literally like, I just want to do something with Roddy Ricch. I want to do something with Drake.
Yeah.
And then I want to do something with Bryson Tiller.
That's fine. Those are all hot names.
Yeah, that's album right there.
So like, hold on. What's your ritual before you go in the studio? Like, before you go hop on the track?
Like, some artists got the candles, you know what I'm saying?
No, facts. No, real talk. You know what I mean? Like, but what's your ritual before how you pick a beat, how you lay it down, how you lay it down?
Is it just a vibe?
It's all about vibing. Like, when I wake up in the morning, I could be in a shitty mood, and that'll give me it'll give me the push to go record. Like, nah, nigga, fuck this. I'm feeling some type of way. Let me record this. But really, I just wake up. I'm feeling like just singing out of the random. So I'm like, nah, let me go sing on the track. So then I'll just go look at a YouTube beat, or I'm getting beats from one of my producers, beat producers, Bush. I got a couple of people, Synchro. It's a Alex Ram, like, it's a whole bunch of people that I got sending me beats. So it's like, I just run through them, and whichever one that I'm feeling in the mood for, like, it's not even about if the beat is better than the other. It's just whatever I'm feeling most right now.
And that second right there, that present right there, oh, I feel this one, or I don't feel like.
Literally.
Because you might feel that one tomorrow and not feel it yesterday.
Literally.
What I learned is a lot of artists overthink music, so they don't put out enough of music. They overthink it and be like, you know what, let me go back to the song instead of making a shitload of music. And if it hits a hit, it's gonna pop.
Yeah, literally.
That shit don't even matter.
That's how I feel. It's just, like, I record all the time, and it's sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I be like, I know this ain't a hit, but I know people gonna like it.
Yeah, gonna fuck with it.
And then it's sometimes where it's like, this a hit, we need to release this. So it's just the more and more you just go in there and record. And my process is, I don't even really write nothing. I don't
just go in there
and
you put freestyle. Wayne does that shit. Yeah, that's tough.
And I just do punch-ins and stuff like that. So, and I feel like punch-ins give you, like, time to think of a different flow. It's like when you writing, you kind of stuck in one mode.
Right, and on top of that, you kind of lose your rhythmic feel that you want to do.
You're more lyrical than you are like rhythm.
Like,
and then when you try to mix the lyrics with the rhythm, it's kind of like, it's like, nah, I can't really do that.
And it's like you're working harder than you need to, rather than just going in the booth, just doing what you need to do. So I do got a question for you though, like I fuck with the music tough. So how do you, like, because me, if I was an artist, I'm going to come to you, I'm going to be thinking big numbers. So how do you price your artistry? Like, how do you price it? Like, how do you do it? Shows, features, how do you do it?
Right, I mean, well, now that I just, signed this deal, and I hate when people,
the numbers go
ever
up.
since you signed the deal,
the numbers supposed to go up.
It's all about the quality, you know what I'm saying? So it's, now I'm making way better quality music. Now I'm making, like, different types of vibes and waves of a different sound. So it's like, in order for people to even be a part of it, you know what I'm saying, right? Me, personally, I don't know, like, legal-wise and what we discussed yet, because we haven't discussed the prices yet. Yeah. But for me, I would say I need about 5 racks.
Facts.
Like what's going on now.
Minimum.
Yeah, like,
minimum.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, at the minimum.
And I know, and I ain't even trying to have you put a price tag on it. I know they're priceless. But just
gonna keep going up.
Yeah, they're priceless. It's definitely priceless. You know what I mean? But Just, you know.
And that's just me being cocky. Otherwise, I'll just be texting people like, you know what I'm saying, a rack or 2 racks. You know what I'm saying? Like something small. But as far as like to the minimum, I got to go with 5 racks.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope.
Well, you know, it's Black History Month, so that's a topic that we always got to bring up. You know, down the road, what do you want to do, or how do you help the Black community just in general? But 10 years from now, what is your major goal to help the Black community and to make a change?
A lot of people say it a lot, but I'm really serious, and I just want to open up businesses like that involves the urban community.
Yeah,
like,
to be able to work and receive funds.
Literally, I want them to be like a part of a whole bunch of different businesses. I don't want people to be in the streets and stuff.
Because coming from like being in a shelter, you know what I mean?
And not even just the shelter. You know what I'm saying? It's like being around the wrong people. It's like they gonna make you feel like holding a gun and selling drugs is okay.
Right. And it's not, but that wrong crowd comes from back to what you were saying. It's like not having shit else to do. There's nothing else for them to go branch off and do. Like, hey, let's do something positive. There's nothing positive to do.
Yeah.
There's nothing given to a certain, you know what I mean,
and
community of people.
I don't want to invest into something if I don't know their intentions. You
right.
100%. It's all gonna be about my community and everybody else's community that's in poverty. So that's really my big goal. Just besides helping my team and my family become successful, it's all about the community.
But once you do that in your community, you might have other people that follow suit, which is dope. And I feel like there's people doing it now. It's starting to become a thing, but before not so much a thing. So when you do that, you add on to the list of people doing that, and you can inspire somebody else that follows you. Yeah, so that's really dope for sure.
I feel like people with power, or not even really power, but people with a legal system behind them can like handle people like us better. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they could really show us a different route as far as just always thinking that we're going to get shot. You know what I'm saying? Every time we encounter them. So it's just, man, even still to this day, man, I still feel like when I go past a police officer, I get paranoid.
That's facts. But like you said, it's like all about a perception about, because we just think they're all bad. Like, you know what I mean?
And they're good.
They're not all bad.
Facts,
I done met police officers that's really all about the community.
Yeah, look out for you. Make sure you get home safe. Not to harass you in your own community.
But there's some that are just like, yo, you're too aggressive.
Yeah, hey, chill out. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
some of them just want you to give them a reason so they can shoot you. And it's like, they just feel like, you know, one less problem in the world. And it's like, you know.
In their perspective, though.
And it's like, instead of us being problems, you know what I'm saying, y'all could, you know, set a better example for us. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, maybe we'll have something to look forward to versus just, it's no hope. We try to do something successful. We're going to die trying. So, you know, we'd rather just die making money in the hood and stuff like that. So,
and they should be leaders because they're in that position of power. They should definitely be leaders for sure.
They make us seem like we outsiders.
Right, facts.
Like that Capitol building.
And it's not, it's not even just us as Latinos. You got, you know, different races and stuff.
You know, everyone.
It's
different communities.
Yeah, it's just the simple fact that, you know, we're in a lower, you know, like
tax bracket. Lower tax brackets. We don't have money to go pay for lawyers, and you know what I mean. Hey, they can lock you up, and they know you can't afford lawyers, so you can't do shit about it. No, I hear that 100%.
Back home in the county, they let you sit in there. They act like they lost your paperwork.
Right.
Yeah, I'm snitching.
And the thing about it is, they lock you up in that time. It's like it's a method to the madness because you stay in there for a week and then you get in a fight in there. Now you got another charge within a week.
I think it's crazy how you can smoke weed now, but you could go buy it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
What about all the people that did 20 years, you know what I mean? For
just having like a realm.
But now it's $1 billion.
And the reason we talk about this is because there's struggles, because some of these struggles probably tie in back into, you know what I mean, your life coming up. You feel what I'm saying? And it's insane.
They done made it legal businesses now.
$1 billion corporations.
Back then we get killed over having
don't even say a legal business. $1 billion corporation businesses. You gotta let them know. We gotta let them know.
They making
billions of dollars. And you guys, like you said, there's some people still locked up about it. It's crazy. Some people, that was their hardships. You know what I mean? Growing up, like, hey, I was in and out of jail for weed, but now people are making money out. It's insane. It's crazy.
Yeah. How do you feel about Trump out the office?
About what?
Trump.
Oh.
He don't even know Trump. He like, who's
No. He said trap out the office.
You don't even know
Trump. I was like, trap out the office.
No, Trump was trapping out the office.
He definitely was.
He was trapping out the office for sure. Yeah. He's a part of the mob for sure.
Shit, honestly, man, you know, everybody gonna say it, but I genuinely mean it. Fuck Trump. Yeah. Fuck everything he stood for. I'm glad he's out the office. I don't really know too much about what Biden got going on. I don't really watch the news, but I know for a fact what Trump was doing was making the network. So if it was making it to social media, then it's a problem.
And I feel like Trump did so much. He just like you said, fuck Trump, right? But it's like now you like don't even give a fuck about like who's even in that office no more. It's like, damn, like, all right, cool.
Trump just set a bad example.
It don't even matter.
He definitely did. And he shows you what they can do and they are doing, but he was loud about it. Trump loud. Not J loud, baby.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? He was Trump loud about the shit, for real. He was Trump. Didn't give a fuck. I know he did. Yeah, I'm just end it right there, but yeah.
I feel like the government hide a lot of stuff from us. I can't really get too much into it, but I know for a fact they hide a lot of shit from us. And sometimes they put shit in plain sight, but they code it in a different coding so we don't even see it.
You into sports?
Not as much.
Football?
I don't do too much, but stay in a what's they call it? I stay in an igloo of music. I literally just be in my music world.
So you say you stay in the igloo of music, right? So that mean like clearly it's prospering for you. So you stay in there because you know that's your safe zone. But let me ask you a question: if money was not the issue, right? What would you be doing if money was not the issue? What other career would you be interested in?
I'd be traveling. I just. Like,
but how would you travel?
Yeah, how would you travel? What would you do? Speak.
I'm gonna get there. So, like, I forgot what they call I don't think it's just a biologist. I know it's like people. Maybe it is just a biologist that records animals and all of that.
Okay.
Or what is that called?
Shit, numbers. Just say numbers. God, you doing numbers. Just say numbers.
Yeah, but like, I want to travel the world and like go out of the country and like, look for, different things that people don't really, believe in. You find proof of it. It's like a journalist and all types of stuff. I want to do that.
And honestly, like you might like just speaking to you, like you're well spoken, you might be able to explain those things different than someone else. Like I was at the MGM one day, I was betting on the game, right?
Yeah.
Some crazy lady just walked up, yeah, you can just download your app. I didn't believe her. But now I saw Jamie Foxx on the billboard. I said, he said the same thing she said, but I believed him over her. You know what I'm saying? So I
we thought she was trying to scam us.
I thought she was a scam. So I'm like, I believe Jamie Foxx, but it wasn't because he was black. It's just I know Jamie Foxx.
That's like
Jamie Foxx ain't gonna cap like that.
When I was little, man, I was always into like animals and Discovery Channel and all that stuff like that. Animal Planet. Like I just looked in like to different things that people still couldn't even discover to this day.
Right.
Like what I'm saying, it's like 70-something%. No. I think it's like 90-something% of the ocean that hasn't even been discovered.
Yeah, it's a high number for sure.
So, what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. That's like a whole different.
That's funny that you said that though. When I was younger, I collect bugs. I used to do numbers with the bugs. Like just,
that's what I said. We only know what we're told. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we really don't know the deeper of anything.
Nothing.
It's what we're told. That's all we
was
know.
taken away from, the roots. We ain't gonna get into there too deep.
So I want to go out. I want to go out and record stuff that was never showed on TV and stuff like that.
Have you left the country yet?
Nah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's like my no passport.
Well, we gotta get you a passport. So as soon as it drop down, you can go do what you need to do.
I'm already
for sure.
working on it, man. I want to go like somewhere like Bosco or like Berlin or something like that. And that ain't even got nothing to do with animals. That's just the experience.
Right. That's where you want to go. Right.
Yeah, I just want to travel, bro. Travel is one of the biggest things besides.
Is it like a thing that frees your mind and like keeps the peace inside?
Bro, that puts me like in a trance of like just life. Like, what I'm saying? They make you think about life and different things that happen in life.
You're not even out there for the ladies. You're just out there experieing. Just
don't get me wrong.
Looking at no. Get there though. Don't worry about it.
Like
no. Don't get me wrong though. But I'm just saying, like, you see those pivotal like landmarks. Like you just like, damn,
you want to go there.
And of course you might see a little bathroom walk by. Like, hey, like, where you going? Hey,
you see it on TV. But it's
seeing it for yourself is different because
like,
they're explaining it different. Like I said about the MGM thing when we was betting. Like I need to see. Oh, Jamie Foxx on the billboard. I need to see it for myself. Then.
I need numbers.
So let me ask you this question: you're from Indiana originally, right?
Yes, sir.
So, okay, you went to Tacoma. Okay, cool. You went to LA. Cool. Where is the females that you like the most? Which one? They one.
Seattle got some good ones though.
Okay, but name 1 to 3. Like I need.
It's more corporate down there.
You're corporate, but
you get a corporate girl down there.
What's J Loud fucking with? I need to hear this. I need to know. They ain't gonna be mad at you. Just put them in 1 to 3.
LA's toxic.
I'm gonna keep it blunt as fuck.
All right.
Yeah.
I haven't had no bitches out here in LA. Well, I haven't had no females. out here in LA. Correct myself real quick. Seattle is girls that carry themselves like shit, and then it's
damn
females that carry themselves like workers, business ladies, queens.
Right.
Yeah.
I've experienced both types.
Yeah.
Some are trifling as fuck, and they remind me of most of the females back home because they're trifling as fuck. And they're ratchet. But not all. It's still some ladies out there that's all about their school, sports, and business. So, honestly, I cannot, I haven't met nobody outside the country, but when I tell you every single female that I've talked to on devices have held a better conversation than people that was in the same area as me. So I would say out of the country. I would say out of the country. I haven't met them yet, but
you're still talking to them. You're still talking with that's
over
dope.
phone, FaceTime.
So imagine
everything.
when you get to
the accents is better. The accents is better. Everything I'm talking about.
All that shit sounds good.
What they got in their mind, what they been talking to you about, man. And it's not even about you know what I'm saying.
It's some real shit because in America and out of country, we're very possessive and I don't even know how to explain it, but out of the country for sure, they got
out of the country. You feel free and they feel free.
Facts.
And then on top of that, you also feel like, I got this whenever I need it. Type stuff, you know what I'm saying? And they feel the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of females that's in the area. A lot of these females are entitled. They feel entitled.
No, and that's the word I was looking for because out of the country, I'm not gonna say there's not wholesome human beings out here. There definitely are, but out of the country, they got different.
They're more free. They're more loose.
Yeah. Because we think we're free, but if you haven't traveled over abroad, then you can't really.
Because that's the one thing that I could say about young men in general. I don't know about the older generation. They all wise and they probably know way more than me. Yeah. They probably already felt what I felt. Yeah. But I know for a fact, the young men in generation, we always feel like we want to be free. Even if it's not even a thing that we should be. We always feel the need to want to be free and get space and time.
And sometimes being free is just what you want to do. And what you want to do is not what you should be doing.
Literally. So I'm you know what I'm saying? But
I feel like
out of country girls definitely make that appropriate. They help that be appropriate. You know what I'm saying? So, that's really all my outlook on that. And a lot of females, they feel, like I said, they feel entitled, but they don't want you to feel entitled.
And that's crazy, though. I asked you if it was Indiana, Tacoma, or L.A. He said none of them. None of you but overseas.
Overseas.
100%.
They can hold a conversation better, man. They know how to, okay.
I think it's the accent for you, bro. Let me find out, bro. Let me find out.
It's a couple of... Yep. No comment, man. No comment.
I feel, don't even say no more. Don't say no more. Don't even say no more, bro. Just put it in the carpet.
I'm put it on the rug burn. You know what I'm saying?
You out in L.A. right now. Where you planning on going next? Or do you plan on being cool here for a minute or wherever it take you?
Man, I plan on staying in Cali for a little bit. After go from Cali, and I want to stay here until I become really successful.
You're like a crib out here type shit.
I'm gonna be real though. Your sound could take you overseas.
Yeah, sure. that's what I was about to say. I'm gonna move.
That nigga want to get out of here.
I already know. Your sound could definitely take you overseas.
I can send mails. You know what I'm saying? I can send packages to people in the streets and shit like that. But once I've already held my community and I've already done what I needed to do here from LA, you know what I'm saying?
Continue to grow to get bigger. You feel what I'm saying? For sure.
Because I can't just blow up in the United States and then that's it. I gotta go.
It's levels you gotta keep.
I'm pretty sure. People can say it all they want. He probably got a couple houses out here in the United States, but I'm pretty sure he's not living in the United States.
No, because I already know you already spoke about you already spoke about the women. I was paying attention at the women overseas. So clearly you're doing numbers overseas, not just in America.
I got people in Australia.
That's what I'm saying. So clearly,
if you found one right now, would you settle down, or do you think that would affect what you got coming? Because the one thing I learned about LA is sometimes it's not even good at a young age to have a girl.
Down. Yeah.
There's
especially
too much
for career-wise. Career-wise, if you settle down, it's gonna slow you down.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna make a decrease in
your worth, everything. Yeah.
There's a lot of females like the image that you give off.
Yeah, and they want to be with you. And if you with a girl, they can't be with you. So it's fuck that guy.
You got some that's messy and they I don't give a fuck about him or his girl.
Them ain't the ones you even want to lock down.
That's what I'm saying.
You want to free them like birds in a cage, no cap. You feel what I'm saying? So.
If you found you that one that was overseas and she was down.
I mean, because, it's...
You might just have to fly back, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, because, you know what I'm saying,
It's tough.
I'm willing to settle because I know people gonna watch this, man. I ain't trying to put myself in a hole.
Yeah, no,
But at the same time, I was just about to say, but at the same time, I'm me, and I'm a real ass nigga, and I keep it blunt.
Yeah.
So I can't settle down right now. I want to create a vibe with somebody where I can hold, you know what I'm saying? And when I'm famous, I can count on that person to be there.
She's still there, yeah.
And I don't, like, I'm not about to hold a shackle over her. Like, you can't go nowhere, you can't fuck with nobody else. It's just, don't let nobody in our circle. You feel me? You can let people in your circle, but don't let people in our circle or my circle.
That's how it's got to be, because somebody fucking, it's like a virus. Somebody get in your circle, corrupt the whole,
and it's
fuck
like,
the whole system.
And it's like
there's no going
local
back.
females in the city, they kind of don't really understand what that means.
No,
they'll tell their cousin about you, they'll tell their friend about you or whatever.
Right.
And it's like, that's why I said, you know, a girl overseas, they not gonna say nothing. They ain't gonna say nothing. They just gonna dance to your music. They gonna dance to your music. I'm trying to tell you, man, it's just...
Sound like Ching, I like that. Yes, sir.
I plan on settling down, but not right now. It's
10 years from now, you know, where do you see yourself 10 years?
I better be settled down from 10 years.
No, not even just that. She's
31, man.
Yeah, no, because you're really young right now, and you know you're making a crazy impact in the music. So right now, 23, right?
Yeah, no, I'm 21.
21, that's what I'm saying, even younger. You know what I'm saying? 10 years from now, when you hit that 31 mark, where do you see yourself in your career?
One of the greatest. Like, probably, if not one of the greatest. Because look,
I got to record right now, 10 years from now.
For sure. I see it, though,
I want to be the second person from my state, the first person from my city
Hall of Fame
to be big. Like Michael Jackson big. And I'm not going to say bigger than Michael Jackson, but hopefully bigger than Michael Jackson.
You should aim for that.
Yeah, I want to be either higher than that or, you know what I'm saying, but I'm not going to say I'm going to, because, you know what I'm saying, it's like, everybody, let's just I'm going to put it like this, and it's facts. Everybody from my state already know that we praise Michael Jackson because he's from Gary, Indiana. So, me being from Indianapolis, Indiana, I just want to be on that same level of the praise, or if not higher. You know what I'm saying? So, I just want to set the bar for being one of the first out of my city to do it.
Facts. No, that's what's
and I'm gonna be doing it in R&B, hip hop, just like Michael Jackson.
Like you do everything. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't gonna call it R&B hip hop. We're gonna call it numbers, because I fuck with it tough. I ain't gonna cap with you.
If I gotta say something, you know, I always end it with some motivational shit, because at the end of the day, you got a lot of people that look up to you. So if you could get some motivation to the youth, drop some jewels, you know what I mean? What would you say to them? Because there's a lot of people out there that ain't got no way, they're lost and they're trying to find a way. What motivation or, you know, some words of wisdom that you could give to them?
Always expect the worst and always hope for the best. And that speaks for every situation. Like, if you working to get a deal, if you working to get noticed by anybody, if you trying to work with somebody big, expect the worst, but always hope for the best.
You'll never be disappointed.
Never. That's literally what I learned growing up. Like, in the streets and stuff, it just helped me, like, prepare for whatever is worse to come. So
that's dope. You learn something through the struggle. That's dope as hell.
Well, we're gonna cut that time. We got a special guest, J Loud, my boy.
DJ Mo Slap, the host.
We appreciate you, Junnin with Junne, the best fucking podcast with the gang right here
in the fucking world.
Wake your game up, it's your boy Junne. You are now listening to Junnin with Junne, the best fucking podcast in the universe.
Alright, that's a wrap.